Hello, this is Blue Star, defender of Equestria, and may the 4th be with you. Yes, this is actually a lightsaber that I made. It unfortunately used to glow, but battery is completely gone. The circuitry's toast or something. I have to go around and fix it, I guess. But anyway, just like my caster, it's made of metal. Ugh! Ow! It's basically what you can do with some plumbing pipe and some bits that I ordered online, so... But anyway, I'm gonna do this video, quote-unquote, well, not exactly quick and dirty, but I'm gonna use my nice microphone and everything, but I hope this video will brief, but it most likely won't be. And I also included some, footage of myself playing, Rebel Assault 2. It's like, I loved that game. I still love it. It may not be Halo, but you know what? It sure is fun, though. Yes! It was nice. But I'll be commenting more on that a little bit later and everything. And I will say that if you're going to skip ahead to that part, it's like, I apologize for all the clicking and everything on my joystick. I basically did that once. I threw it together, and it's like, sorry. My microphone's just too darn good. Or my joystick is just too darn loud. Sorry, but it was still fun anyway. So anyway, I think I'm also going to use this opportunity, because it is May the 4th. It's like someone just decided that, you know what, we're going to make May the 4th, May 4th be like a big Star Wars day. There's all special deals and stuff for games and stuff. It just, at first it kind of irritated me, but yeah, it's fun and everything. It's obviously there's a lot of news and stuff going on about Star Wars. So I think I'm just going to use this opportunity to just talk about Star Wars stuff in general. Okay, so let's start off with the movies. I'm gonna die for this. But it's like, I, for the most part, kind of liked the prequels and everything. There was no denying there were issues and problems, but I generally, when I hear people talk about the prequels, I go, what? Did I go see a different movie than these guys or whatever? But yeah, I'm not gonna deny that there were problems with the prequels. It's like, oh, it's like, you're in my soul tormenting me. Wow, this is not the kind of thing to say to someone that you supposedly care about. Ugh. Oh, I may not be good at this relationship stuff, but man, I know that's not the kind of thing you want to say to someone. And yeah, there was definitely bad stuff. So let's just go there. I generally liked the prequels. They were okay, not great, but okay. The other is that, a lot of this has actually been inspired by a lot of IGN videos that I've been watching recently. It's like, the other is that, yeah, it's like people feel that they own the original trilogy. It's like, Lucas, how dare you change the movies? These movies, how dare you change our movies? They're not your movies, they're George Lucas's. He can do whatever the heck he wants with them. That's how I feel about it. Yeah, I'm not happy with some of the changes that he makes to some of the movies. Like, I liked Boba Fett's voice. It was okay. It's like, the same thing, I mean, yeah, like, I liked the, like, for example, like, the scene in Empire Strikes Back with the Emperor. Like, yes, I know that this is not the Emperor that eventually they cast in Return of the Jedi, etc., 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 but I liked it the way it was. But having said that, yeah, but having said that, if you've never seen the movies before, if this is the first time you've seen them, it made sense to go back and redo them with, basically the new Emperor and everything. So, okay, again, could make a whole separate video about what changes worked, what changes didn't work. Generally, I liked some of the changes, but a lot of them I didn't like, because, like, I liked his voice, or they added in, let's just say young Anakin Skywalker at the end of the third movie, they Return of Jedi. It's like, that kind of annoys me. It's like, I like that the way it was, I think is the short answer. But yeah, generally some of the effects are definitely a lot better. Like, certainly the Battle of Yavin was certainly massively improved from the first one. It was nice, but, and everything. So anyway, I am going to die for that and everything. It's like, that's a whole, huge controversy, massive controversies all around those. But generally, I think I'll say that my favorite edition of the movies was the Special Edition Mark 1 that was in 95. I think around 95 or something like that. Or 97, I think. But anyway, unfortunately, I don't have any DVDs for that, so I only have VHS for those. Anyway, but what I really meant to talk about was the new movie that's coming out in, like, December or whatever. I was almost gonna do a reaction video to the trailers. I don't know why I didn't. I think because I just want to watch this. I just want to see it and everything. And I actually found it difficult actually finding the real trailer because there was actually a lot of fakes or people who claimed this is the trailer. It's like, so I eventually went to IGN and searched for it and found it and everything. Yeah, my first thoughts on the first trailer were that I'm not impressed. It's like, don't show me that you can do special effects. Show me that you can write stories. And generally what I say to Hollywood is like, I know you can do special effects. I know you can do these kinds of shots. You know, it's like, ooh, it's the Millennium Falcon. I'm not impressed. It's like, of course, I'm not. I'd be surprised if the Millennium Falcon wasn't in the movie and everything. It's like everybody made such a big deal about that. Again, it's a short answer. I'd be surprised if it wasn't in the movie. Oh dear. But anyway, yeah, I was not really impressed. It's like, you know, the black guy in the stormtrooper outfit. It's like, I don't know who this is or if I should care. So it's like, oh, it's a black guy in a stormtrooper outfit. Okay, so is that supposed to mean something to me? It doesn't. Sadly, it doesn't mean anything to me. It's like, yeah, I was generally unimpressed by and of course the old cross-guard lightsaber controversy. I think again, I'm in the camp of it doesn't make any sense, and it's that just it wouldn't work. It doesn't make sense, but whatever. It's a movie. Chill. I think generally, yeah, we have to definitely relax, chill. It's a movie. Calmness, everyone. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely people get so bent out of shape about this. Like, you ruined my childhood by changing the movie. It's like, no one, unless you're still a child, no one can ruin your childhood. Is what I like to say to that, to be honest. But yeah, this movie means a lot to people. No, duh. It's like, these movies mean an awful lot to people and everything. And there's, in a way, I can understand that. But at the same time, it's just a movie. Chill. I mean, this movie means a lot to me, too. I remember I used to watch this movie a lot. I remember, I think there was for, like, you know, I used to watch, like, the Battle of Yavin a lot. Just on, like, for maybe a month or two. Like, I'd watch parts of it every time before I go to, you know, like before school or something. I don't remember. It's like something all I remember is that I watched that a lot because it was cool. It was awesome and it was fun and everything. I mean, I played the original Rebel Assault 1 and Rebel Assault 2 an awful lot, and that was good. I liked those games. They were simple and they were fun, you know. Although they were brutally hard at times, I will say that. Oh dear. But anyway, oh dear. So. Yeah, but parts of me are excited about the new Star Wars movie. I mean, oh dear. Just like the Equestria Girls, there's two possibilities. It'll either be really good or it'll be really bad. And we're not gonna know until we see it. So it's like I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm cautiously pessimistic. I must admit, unfortunately. Because there's the potential for this to be good, but there's really the potential that it's going to be bad. Oh dear. It's like I think it'll probably be okay, but obviously they're dealing with an icon. They're dealing with something that means so much to people. I mean, the original trilogy was just these 3 movies, and it spawned huge communities of people who do everything. I mean, there's huge collections of, I was gonna say fan fiction, but no, there's actual, you know, expanded universe fiction and everything. There's a huge universe and everything that has revolved around Star Wars, so it's difficult to enter into that universe without messing it up, without it's easy to crash and burn in this universe, I think, may be the short answer. So and I guarantee you there will definitely be fans who will not be happy no matter what they do, and that's the problem and everything. But I think in the end it'll probably be okay. The interesting thing that I learned is that they're gonna do this movie mostly, if not all, with practical effects, meaning this is not a CG prop. This is an actual thing that this person is holding. But more specifically, it's referred to as, you know, more of the models and all those things. They're not going to do everything in CG. They're going to do a lot of it with actual props. They're going to build as many of the sets and as the stuff as they can. And there is definitely an advantage of being able to hand something to an actor and basically being able to physically hold it. You know, because I've done a little bit of green screen. Like, I actually did a thing of, maybe I'll throw that in just for the heck of it, of me, and like I cut myself into one of the original Clone Wars animations. Like, the difficult part is that you look over, you have to react to something over there. but there's nothing there. It's just a wall. So, but being able to have something actually over there that might be able to respond to is actually a big plus, and it just generally looks better. That I remember in First Contact, the very first time we see the Enterprise, maybe I'll go and find a screenshot and throw it here. It looks awesome because this is a physical, practical model. It is beautifully detailed and it looks great. But then in this shot, which is the first CG shot, hey, it looks pretty good. But there's no comparison to the actual, to that practical model. There's just no winning and everything. And yeah, I mean, but anyway, I mean, I like CGI effects, but you know, they can only go so far and everything. But I don't know. It's like, no, but they can go. Actually, no, I take that back. They can go much further than you can do stuff in CG that you never could hope to do with a practical model. It's like, oh, there's just no way. It's like, this was one of the things that, as people know, Babylon 5, one of my favorite series, this was one of its big claims to fame, was that it was one of the first shows to use CGI animation almost exclusively instead of practical models and everything. And it did shots that you could never hope to do. They had shots where they're literally flying inside Babylon 5, and to do that with a model would be impossible to do, or incredibly difficult. It's just, there's this, but yeah, but having said that, you know, there's definitely some upsides to doing things in practical models as well. But anyway, yeah, I knew this video was going to be really long. I kind of didn't want it to be, because, but anyway, yeah, I mean, I kind of like that, but I must admit, I'm trying to avoid big story spoilers and everything for the movie, because it's like, as I say, I have a saying, you only get to see a show once. It's like, you know, so I want that one time to be really special. I don't want to be spoiled. I don't want to really know all that much about it. I'll find those. It's like, I almost want to say, we will know soon enough. Well, not really. It's like a couple months from, it's more than 6 months away from now. So everything, oh dear. But still, you know, it's like, you know, we will know soon enough. It's like, yeah, I'd like to know more. It's like, I saw a trailer for the Star Wars Rebels thing. I was just interested. It's like, oh, and I'm so sorry I did that, because they revealed pretty much all the really cool things they're going to do during that season. It's like, there were so spoilers there. So if you don't want to be spoiled for the next season of Star Wars Rebels, don't watch the trailer. It's like, oh, why did I look? Why did I look? I'm sure there'll still be lots of cool things in there, but I almost guarantee 85% of the really big reveals were revealed in that trailer. Well, sort of. Or at least there was definitely a couple anyway. But, anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna think that the new movie is gonna be it's gonna be okay. I mean, it's gonna be, certainly from a technical level, from a special effects level, oh, it'll be awesome. It'll be incredible. Even since, I'm sure special effects have improved massively, even from when the time of the prequels. They've probably got even better than they have and everything. And, but yeah, I mean, I'm sure on that side they'll be pretty good, but story-wise, I'm pretty sure they'll be okay too, but I won't be convinced until I actually get to see the movie, and I intend to wait and actually see the movie. But from the few things I have seen, there may be some interesting things. I mean, if you've been watching the trailer, I don't really know enough to be spoilers. I mean, if you've been reading up about the movie, you'll know that, you know, certain things are coming back. But anyway, so yeah, I think I'm just going to leave that there, because there's honestly nothing to, I don't think, anyway, enough. So I'm just going to move on now. So, on to Star Wars Battlefront, and at first I was really hyped, I was really excited about this, but it's one of the few times the more I learn about a video game, the less I become excited about it. Yeah, I agree with an IGN video where they said, you know, that, you know, a lot of games today are these skeleton games where it's like, you know, instead of having a full package of like full single player, full multiplayer, etc., 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 you know, we're going to give you this, you know, just this, like just multiplayer, or just, we'll give you a few sort of single player kind of missions, that sort of and everything. It's almost interesting debate there. It's like, are we getting our $60 worth anymore? I guess the answer is sort of. I gotta say that you know, these games, People have no idea how hard it is to make one of these. As a programmer, not a game programmer, but a programmer, I can assure you that it's a lot harder than it looks. I can assure you of that. It's like, oh, I remember hearing one time the first thing that a big game developer company does after basically shipping a game and being done with it is go on vacation for 3 months so that they don't go insane. Oh dear, it's like, oh, I could definitely understand that, because oh dear, it's like, oh, it's a hard business. If you think making video games is fun, you're in for a shock. I'm pretty sure that's it. I'm sure it can be fun, but it's definitely a lot of hard, stressful work, especially during the crunch. I think like the last week or something before they basically lock the code and basically ship it to the factory to get it burned on all the discs and everything, and that's always horrible. But anyway, enough of that. But yeah, I mean, I think in short, we sort of are and we sort of aren't. But anyway, so moving on to Battlefront itself, I was kind of surprised when they said this is a multiplayer game. Really? I never thought of it as a multiplayer game, because it was in the PS2/Xbox era, where for the most part the consoles really weren't connected to the internet. I believe the Xbox was connected to the internet, but I didn't have one. I had the PS2, and I must admit I was mostly a loader anyway, but I generally remember playing it by myself and everything. So for them to say it's a multiplayer game was kind of surprising to me. I mean, I could see that, but it's gonna be more like Battlefield itself. It's gonna be, I think they said, I don't remember, was it 40 or 60 players we're gonna be able to play this at a time? So it's gonna be more of that kind of a thing. The good news is that there is in fact going to be single player content. It's not exactly going to be a full-blown single player story driven campaign. It'll probably be like, okay, you play the Battle of Hoth, you play the Battle of Endor, you probably play missions where you steal the Death Star plans, things like that. You know, not necessarily bad stuff. It would have been nice to have had a single-player campaign and everything, you know. I kind of like the single-player campaign that they did in the first one, you know, like, you play as a stormtrooper and you go through sort of the history of the events from, you know, the fall of the Republic to the rise of the Empire and all those things, and the rise of the rebels. I thought that was kind of cool, and it was sort of nice, and I liked that, and I sad and disappointed that there isn't going to be something like that. I mean, yeah, you're going to get some missions, and you can play them offline. That's the important part. It honestly annoys me that everything is online. You know, we could play video games before there was an internet. Why does it have to change now? Oh dear, what can I say? I'm tired, and I really don't care what my friends are doing. I just want to sit, play a mission or two, and just have some fun. That's all I want to do. Is that too much to ask? Having said that, you know, it's really good that you can, you know, just connect with friends or just anybody and play a video game with people all the way on the other side of the world and have a good time. Cool, that's good too. But I am definitely missing in the single player aspect, the single player content that's happening. It's like, oh, everyone keeps saying, it's like, don't worry, single player is not going away. But the evidence says otherwise. Oh dear, the only game that I've played is that had a decent single player campaign that wasn't broken was Call of Duty. Everything else was either really bad or broken. Oh dear. So anyway, enough of that. But again, the good news is there will in fact be single player content, and you can play it offline. So it'll be okay. It'll still be fun, and you know, maybe the multiplayer content will probably be good. It probably will be. But I don't know. It's definitely, I'm becoming less and less excited about the game every time I hear more and more about it. And, oh dear. I think in the end it'll probably be really fun, because you'll probably get to do a lot of fun things. I mean, I saw the one sort of like supposedly in-game engine trailer thing, and like you get jetpacks and rocket launchers and shields, and you get to blow up AT-STs with rocket launchers and call in Y-wing bomber strikes and AT-ATs, and yeah, that was cool, that was interesting. And oh no, Darth Vader. Oh no, that'd be terrible. It's like, Oh, I feel bad for that poor guy. It's like he's trying to help like a wounded soldier, and then Darth Vader comes up and is like, oh man, I am so dead. Oh, poor guy. Fortunately, they didn't show that part, but it's like, oh dear. Maybe Luke Skywalker will jump out and maybe save him. I hope so. But anyway, yeah, it's like, yeah. I am disappointed there's no single, and no, of course no space battles. I like space battles, it's fun. I'm not gonna say, I'm kind of a wannabe starfighter at heart, so it's kind of disappointing to not have space battles. I do have to say they were kind of interesting but odd. It's like you can board an enemy ship and go shoot its shield generator with your pistol and stuff. It seems kind of weird. It seems an odd thing to do, to be honest. But I kind of liked it. I did enjoy that. I did like it, and it was fun, and it's kind of disappointing that they're not going to be there. But the good news is they are going to be, you're going to be able to fight TIE fighters and stuff, and X-Wings and canyons and general atmosphere, so, you know, you'll still get to jump into a starfighter and shoot at stuff, so, yes. So I guess, in general, Star Wars is, well, obviously Star Wars is looking up, because there's going to be Star Wars content coming in the somewhat near future, so yes. Well, there's certainly a lot of other things I would like to see, like Jedi Starfighter. I was like, I want to see the end of that story. I want to see if we ever go and save Ready or not, or bring that series back. I loved that series. I love the Starfighter series, and I'm sad that it died. They didn't make a third. In theory, they could have made a third one for Revenge of the Sith, but they didn't. Oh, the Ever is Republic Commando. I like that series too. It was fun. I hope that series would come back, but it's not likely. After all this time, it's not likely. But I can dream, can't I? Yeah, it's like, yeah, most likely I wouldn't bet on it, but because obviously there's probably going to be new Star Wars games coming out, so who knows, maybe there will be a new version of Republic Commando or some of these games, and probably there'll be one for Rogue One. Oh, I think I'm big biggest Starfighter wannabe. That'll be pretty cool, because it's, you know, probably the story of Rogue Leader. I actually have learned a little bit, just a little bit, but I'm not gonna say anything about it, because I don't want to spoil it for people, because I hate spoiler warnings. I hate doing them. But I have a feeling you probably know more about these than I do, so. But yeah, certainly if you're a Star Wars fan, the future's looking up, you know, because one way or another, there's definitely going to be new content, and that'll always be cool, that'll be awesome, and so I'm gonna just, you know, be cautiously optimistic and hope that the new Star Wars content will be good. I have a feeling it most likely will be. So, anyway, so this is the end of this portion of my video, and now I'm gonna composite in my my couple minutes of playing Star Wars Rebel Assault 2. Yes! And again, I apologize for the clicking on my joystick. I guess it's just really old and my microphone's just too darn good. Sorry, but I hope you all enjoy it anyway. So, as always, thank you for commenting, liking, and subscribing. So, this is Blue Star. Stay strong and pony on. Blue Star out. Rebel Control, we're going in. I'm gonna die. Fire now! Put it down! Shoot like mad! Ow! Copy that. I'm on him. Fire now! Fire now, you fools! Come on. Got it. 21, watch yourself. Rex, watch the 1049. Yes! I see him. No, wait, there's two more. Ah! Rats! Ow. I can't get a lock. Rookie 1, take him out. I'm coming. Got it. Ah, dang it. There's too many of them. Almost there. Ah, got it. Yes. Sorry, kid, there's not much time. They're coming in too fast. No kidding. Take control, Rex. Come on. Yes. I'm gonna die. Dang it, they blew me up. That was nuts. I don't like being blown up, it hurts.
I copy. I'm in position.
Here they come. I like simultaneous explosions. Got it. Yes. Come on. Yes. I wasn't even trying to hit that one.
I'm on him.
Got it. Fire now.
Watch yourself. Rex, watch the one at 049. I see him. No, wait, there's two more. I can't get a lock. Look, you on, take him out. I'm coming.
Damn it.
Almost there.
Darn it. Oh, I missed that. Yes.
Time. They're coming in too fast.
I know. They're everywhere. Got him.
Take control, Rex.
I just shot my own fighter. That was kind of bad. Yes. Boom. Oops. Remember, kids, maintain your intervals. Oh no. It blew me up again. It hurts my feelings. Alright, let's get going. One more time. Ow! It's like, what am I doing fighting TIE interceptors in a Y-Wing anyway?
Rex, take the one at 748 Mark 2. Copy that. I'm on him.
Yes!
Lucky one, watch yourself. Rex, watch the one at 049.
Yes!
I see him. No, wait, there's two more.
Yes! Love 17.
Get a lock. Rookie one, take him out. I'm coming. Almost there.
Good. Can't take much more, sir!
Hurry, kid, there's not much time. They're coming in too fast.
Yes!
Stay in control, Rex.
Gonna make it this time. Boom. TIE fighters go boom. Yes. Uh-oh. They so that was close.
I can't get a lock. I can't hold him.
You can do it, man.
I'm almost there.
Almost through. We're gonna make it. Got it. Yes. Waha. Boom. Yes. Yes. There's one more.
Stay together, team. We can take them.
Right attitude. I made it. I made
You
it.
can't take me this time, buckethead.
Boom. It's like it would help if you maneuvered TIE fighter.
Well done, team. Rookie 1, continue to SETI 597. This is as far as we go.
Oh.
A lone ship will have a better chance getting through the defense shield.
I'll see
Okay.
you at the rendezvous point after the mission. May the force be with you.
Thank you. It was nice, but goodbye. Oh dear. Once again, must save the world on my own. Oh dear.